you like to come up and do the arm levitation? I'm sorry, I'm just volunteering you by looking at you there, but you don't have to. You can come up if you wish. Yeah, please, could you bring a chair, because we'll do this seated. Would you be happy for us to do this with this hand? Okay, you are not left-handed. You are left-handed, yeah. Can I get you to put your feet flat on the ground for this? Now, you know the thing about hypnosis is when interesting things start to emerge from hypnotic experiences, sometimes you get this thing where people are in this place, they go, well, you know what? I just don't know if this is conscious or unconscious right now. I mean, is this happening consciously or is it happening unconsciously? It's a place people often find themselves, but the truth is it doesn't really matter. It's not hugely important, because what we're really doing is facilitating a connection between the conscious and the unconscious. And that's the more important thing, is the relationship, the connection between. So just pick a point in your hand you can look at, maybe right here. Allow yourself to be aware of that point. Aware of the sounds around you, the sounds in the room, and the feel of your leg under your hand as you continue to be aware of that point. And aware of everything else around you as you continue to look and see that point there. And as you notice yourself shifting slightly in your mind, what I'd like for you to do when you're ready and not before is to consciously lift your hand, but the tiniest amount that you possibly can. Lift consciously with the tiniest amount, that's right, that you possibly can. And then let your unconscious follow that. That's right. And your unconscious, that's right, follows. That's right. And you can just notice that your unconscious follows and continues to lift that hand. All the way, and lifting. You can close your eyes as that hand continues to lift. That's right. Quicker. That's right. Just letting that and allowing that. Wonderful. Now you can take all the time you need as that hand continues to lift to be aware of anything that's useful for you to retain from this experience. That's it. In assisting you in becoming even more proficient at doing this kind of work and finding a place for this. That's right. So I'm just going to take hold of your wrist here. And as I do, you can just let that hand begin to relax more fully, more completely. That's right, completely letting go. Releasing and letting go. And come all the way back down again there. And in a moment, wherever you are now, can be the beginning point for returning fully into this moment in this room, because you can shift your breathing. Yeah, and you can open your eyes and notice a different quality of light in the room. Yeah. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Just out of curiosity, what was the hand lifting experience like?
That was very cool.
Yeah.
I felt like having the comparison between me consciously trying to lift it and then, you know, the unconscious process taking over. Like me trying to lift it was almost like I had some brakes on it to not lift it too much. But as it was going up, it was like it was like brakes were just popping off. So I felt like there was a really jerky kind of, like the hand was lifting and the muscles were kind of going, well, we're fighting it, we're going, yeah, fine, okay, bit more, bit more, bit more.
So, you know, there's things could add it to that, to amplify that, to speed that up. Now, actually, I only did one cycle there. But often, with this, what I'll do is, you can consciously lift that the tiniest amount possible. That's right, and let your unconscious follow. And then when it seems right now, you can consciously lift a tiny bit more. And then let your unconscious follow. So you can do more layers of consciously lifting. But every time you consciously lift, it's consciously lifting but the tiniest amount possible. Because what does that do? What was your experience of lifting it but the tiny? If I'd have said, just consciously lift your hand, what would you have done? You'd have gone like that. So we don't want that to happen. But when I say consciously lift it but the tiniest amount possible.
I really focused in as well.
Exactly.
Really focused in on what I was doing.
How could you not focus in if you're trying to do something but in a really tiny, tiny, precise way? You have to focus in. It has to draw the attention and the absorption more fully in because you're doing a more delicate thing. It's like threading a needle. You have to really focus because you're doing something precise. So it draws in with that focusing.